Good morning, Ricky here, the low-end card enthusiast from North Carolina, coming at you with another video. I hope you guys are doing well, and welcome back to my channel. I told you guys last video, maybe a couple videos, that I had a few cards in my eBay cart that I might not go to the card shop this week. Yesterday was payday, and this was going to be a super busy week. My daughter and her husband and a bunch of friends went on a cruise this week, and I was going to have to. My grandsons are staying with someone else, but I was going to have to take them to their golf practice, tennis practice, soccer practice, pick them up from the bus stop a couple days, and it was going to be a super busy week, among other things that we had to do. And Monday was going to be a slack day, and I told my wife, I said, I might run up to the card shop. I didn't know what kind of response I would get from her because I told her before that it kind of irks her when I go before payday. Sometimes it's a week before payday, but she didn't give me too much slack because I think I deserved it. That's in my mind. But anyway, not in hers. But she didn't give me no slack, so I had my keys in my hand, and so I think I'll call up there because I haven't been getting a lot of collections lately in vintage cards. And talked to the guy. He said, well, I put a few out last couple of weeks, not many, but a few. And I put my keys down and said, no, I don't think I'll go. And I said, yeah, I think I'll go up there and see. You never know. I was kind of in one of those days, undecided. And so I went up there and had a couple cards. One card I really been looking for a few years. And another card that I wanted. But this card here, I've tried to get him down to a price that I wanted, which was really too low. But he couldn't go down that far. He went down a few dollars, a little bit, and which I think was below comp. And I got the card, and he did have a couple Nolan Ryan rookies, one graded and one ungraded, which I have a Nolan Ryan rookie. But he had a couple of those, and he had a few more vintage cards that was nice looking. Anyway, I got the card I wanted, brought it back, got it safely home, perched it on my coffee table where I can look at it for a while before I put it in my room here to look at it. And anyway, but I wanted to ask you guys a question first before I show you this card. And I've mentioned this before. Something I'd like to know, if you could chime in and leave a comment. Do you think adults collected cards back in the 60s? Do you think they did? I'm leaning towards they didn't. There's of course, no eBay and no internet and all that kind of stuff. As kids, we bought packs of cards. I remember me and my friends had a box of cards, and we would trade out of the box, a big cardboard box, and put them on. I hate to say this, but we'd put them on our bicycle spokes. Maybe I know we know the different. We knew the players, or we wouldn't have traded them. So we would put the bad ones probably on the bicycle spokes. But anyway, they went in a box. So things back then won't handle like they are today. I mean, come on. Today, everything is about condition. Even the boxes that the things come in are condition sensitive. And everything's about condition. So, I mean, if you get a 1975 Topps Nolan Ryan card, a common card, it's worth a ton of money in a 9. You probably won't get a 10, but in a 9, it's worth a ton of money. Or any other 75 card in a 9. I'm just using that as an example. But, leave a comment. Did grown-ups and people of my age, did they collect cards back in the 60s? Late 60s, maybe? I'd like to know. I just don't know. I want to say no. Records. I've got a record collection here, and I would say people back in the day had records. I guess they collected them. I would say that. I would say people collected records back in the day. I just don't know about cards. Was that a grown-up thing? I know it was a kid thing, but it was a grown-up thing. And excuse me a minute. Big Bubba, sweet iced tea from North Carolina. No, it's not sugar in there, it's sugar substitute. I remember, and I'll show you the card a little bit after I quit running my mouth. I remember back in the late 60s, or maybe 1970, 71, somewhere in there. I was a safety patrol at school, and there was a lady we had this one major intersection in our town, our city. It was a big city, and where our school was, and she helped us cross kids at this intersection, and she lived on my street. And she also, in the summertime, man, it was magical. The last days, I did good at school, but and I liked school. I liked my school, but the last day of school was magical, man. I loved it. It was magical. And the first day being free from school, waking up, oh, it was such a thrill, man. And she would get us kids, everything was green, and the grass was green, trees were green. It was just being free from school. Oh, it was so great. And she would get us kids together, I don't know, once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, 6 or 8 of us kids, and walk us to the back way, because this street I was telling you about, the road that she would cross us on, the busy street, we would go the back way to a called Center Drugstore, and through the back neighborhood, and get to the Center Drugstore, and I kind of remember the layout of the drugstore a little bit, and that's where we got our baseball cards, our comic books, candy bar, drink. And I remember getting baseball cards. No, I'll take that back. I don't remember getting baseball cards. And I don't really remember getting a comic book. I know I did. And I kind of remember that I got 3 items, like a comic book, a drink, or a pack of comic book, drink, and a candy bar. I know it was under like 50 cents maybe. And baseball cards, candy bar, and a drink, and it was under 50 cents. 2 quarters to get change back. But I don't never remember getting the baseball card. I don't never remember opening a pack of baseball cards. Many baseball cards that I had, a half box full. I do not remember opening a pack of baseball cards, or getting that comic book and opening it for the first time. I really don't. And I don't remember getting any records back then. I had a slew of 45s. I know I had one album, someone gave me, Beatles Help album. My dad might have given it to me. The rest of them were 45s. I don't remember getting them. I would get them at Record Bar or wherever, Woolworths or Grants or something like that. And I don't remember getting them. My mind just don't, of course, I'm old, but I do remember things back then, but I don't remember getting that stuff. I don't know. Just don't. I know I have a friend of mine that remembers getting all these albums and stuff and toys and all, where he got them from and everything, the year he got them. That's just the way it goes. Anyway, enough running my mouth. The card I got is 56 years old, I believe, if my math is right. So 1969. Like I said, I've been wanting it a few years. Run across one time. Of course, I could have ordered one, but I haven't. Ran across one in person one time, wanted too much money for it. So brought it home this time. And they put it in this plastic sleeve. I just haven't taken it out. 1969, second year, Nolan Ryan. Thank you very much. I love it. First card with him by itself, of course. I love it. Nice card. Number 5. Excuse me. Number 533. High number. Last 2 cards I've gotten were high numbers. I got the Mickey Mantle, but the Rod Carew rookie was a high number. This was a high number. Nice card, very nice card. Very clean image. Very clean card. Yeah, very happy with it. Very thrilled. Yeah, I went over what I was going to spend a little bit, but it's okay. I'll make it up, hopefully. But yeah, if you would please, lost my clicker. If you would please leave a comment on, do you think adults collected sports cards, baseball cards or whatever, in the 60s? I know they might have had them, but did they collect them? Like I say, there's no eBay or anything like that. There were mail order. You get your sports card or whatever, magazines. I guess they had those back in the 60s. I don't know. And you had places in there you could order from. But maybe they did. I just want to say they didn't. But maybe a few adults did. It's just widespread. But let me know your thoughts on that. And yeah, I hope I did good on my card. Let me know what you think about it. And as always, I hope you enjoyed this video and hope I didn't ramble too long, but that's the way it goes at this house. And my wife don't like my story, so I'll tell them to you guys. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this video and y'all have a good day.